So one of the biggest costs when it comes to traveling is the steep cost of hotel rooms. Accommodation is oftentimes my partner and I's biggest expense when it comes to our travels. Now, yes, you can find more affordable accommodation by staying at a hostel or maybe even couch surfing, but my partner and I aren't in our early 20s anymore. And we both like to have a comfortable, firm bed with a clean shower to come back to after a full day of sightseeing. So if you're the same, then in this video, I'm gonna share with you 8 different hacks that will help you save hundreds of dollars in accommodation costs for your next trip. The first hack is actually knowing the best time that you should be booking your accommodation such that you lock in the lowest rates possible. If you're traveling over a holiday period like Christmas or school holidays, then 4 to 6 months in advance is the key time to make your bookings. Whereas if you're more flexible with your dates, then 15 days in advance is the next best time to book. Of course, you'll need to be flexible on the hotel and the dates in which you depart, but this is usually the time when hotels are going to be reducing their daily rates significantly, as unless they do, then there's a high probability that not all of their rooms will be booked out. Now, if you've ever used a third-party website like Booking.com or Expedia, here's an eye-opening hack for you. The next time you book, use the mobile app of that third-party platform instead of the website. The website prices are oftentimes higher than what you'll see on their app. As an example, if I'm looking to stay at the Little National Hotel in Sydney on the 24th of November for one night, it'll cost me $249 on the website of Booking.com, whilst on the app, it only costs me $235, saving me $14. Also, as an added tip, make sure you shop around between all of these third-party platforms. Don't just look at one, because oftentimes you'll find that prices are different based on the platform that you're searching on. For example, for the same hotel on the same dates, Trip.com has it even cheaper at $227 per night. Now, personally, I find that Agoda and Trip tend to be cheaper in comparison to Booking.com. Now, this might not be the same for all hotels, but for the majority of the hotels that I've booked in the past, they've either been through Trip or Agoda. Booking.com definitely has more available listings, especially when it comes to more boutique and B&B listings. But I think because they're probably the most popular and well-known third-party platform, they tend to get away with charging slightly higher prices. Another hack that you can use to stack on top of the previous one is to use shopback websites like Cash Rewards and Shopback. These websites essentially allow you to earn cashback on your hotel bookings, offsetting some of those costs. These websites will also oftentimes run upsized cashback promotions ranging from 10, 15 to even 20% off your hotel bookings. So definitely compare across the various cashback websites, read the T's and C's and see which offer is best when you're booking. I used this hack extensively for my last Europe holiday in 2023, and across all of my accommodation that I booked in Europe, I probably saved well over $500 with multiple hotels earning me over $100 in cashback. Now, you won't receive the cashback until after your holidays, because you'll need to actually have stayed at the hotel before the cashback gets confirmed. But at the end of the day, it's still money back into your pocket. Currently, Shopback have an upsized cashback with Expedia of 12%. So if I look at booking the Little National Hotel through Expedia for $227, which is the same price that I saw at Trip, I'd then receive an extra 12% cashback on top. The cashback is exclusive of GST, so I'd earn a little bit less than $27. However, a saving is still a saving. Now, it is important to check the price of the accommodation that you're booking pre and post going through a cashback website, as sites like Booking.com have oftentimes been known to hike up the price of your accommodation when they see that you've entered their website through a Shopback link. The next hack is to search for your hotels using Google Hotels. I've found that you can oftentimes find cheaper deals compared to booking via a third-party platform and stacking cashback on top as well. All you'll need to do is simply search for the hotel that you're looking to book in Google, and on the right hand side you'll see all the results from Google Hotel actually pop up, and then you can compare the prices from different booking websites, including the hotel itself, all in one place. Fun fact, but did you know that many of these booking websites are actually owned by the same parent company? Booking Holdings Incorporated owns popular websites like Booking.com, Agoda, and Kayak, whilst the Expedia Group owns Expedia, Trivago, and What If. If you don't know exactly the hotel that you're going to be staying at yet, then Google Hotel is also an extremely powerful research tool as well. It provides you with plenty of filters like reviews, price maximums, amenities, so you can see if it's got a pool or a spa, the property type, and even by the brand name. My partner handles all of the hotel bookings whenever we travel, and she spends a lot of time prior to our trip researching the best neighborhoods and the locations of where we should be staying. And one of her favorite features of Google Hotels is searching by the map area. Once she's figured out where she wants to stay specifically and locks in the filters, she can get really precise on which hotels she wants to stay in. The next hack is perfect if you're someone who likes a little bit of mystery in their life. And that's taking advantage of secret hotel deals. Websites like Priceline and Hotwire offer discounted hotel rooms at rates of up to 30, 40, or even 50% off the normal advertised price. The kicker is that you can't actually see the hotel name that you're booking until after you've made a non-refundable booking. All you'll see are the number of ratings, whether it's a 3, 4, or 5-star hotel, the approximate location of where your hotel is located with, and you can also actually see an actual hotel room image. But with a little bit of investigative work, we can actually figure out which specific hotel you'll be booking before you actually make that non-refundable booking. Now, I'll be traveling again to Europe next year, so let's search up for some hotel deals in Madrid in early May. Immediately, you'll see that you'll be presented with many unnamed hotel hot rate secret deals. When you see a listing and a price that intrigues you, so for example, let's take this hot rated 5-star hotel for approximately $400 per night as an example. All you have to do is take note of the mystery hotel's location, the number of reviews with Expedia, and the overall score. Then I open up a new tab, I search for those exact same dates, and then I filter down to the exact location and rating of the hotel. Go through the listings, see which ones have a similar number of Expedia views, go through the hotel images, and then boom, the Palacio de los Duquois Gran Melia Hotel. Now, I definitely butchered that name, but the hotel listing image is exactly the same as the one that we saw on Hotwire. Booking directly through Expedia would cost us $2,000 for 2 nights, but through Hotwire, I'm only paying $1,000 for 2 nights. So that's 50% off a 5-star hotel. Now, so far, we've only talked about booking your accommodation through a third-party platform. But my next hack is to actually try and book your accommodation directly with the hotel themselves. And here's a few reasons why I don't recommend booking through a third-party platform. For starters, customer service is practically non-existent when it comes to these third-party platforms. Secondly, changing or canceling your reservation can be very difficult because you're not working with the hotel directly. You're working through a third-party platform and their support team, which will touch on the importance of this in a later hack in the video. And honestly, you might be surprised, but most of the time, it's actually cheaper to book directly with the hotel themselves, since they don't need to pay a fee to these third-party platforms for that booking. At the very least, you should be able to call up and then ask them to price match the price that you've seen on that third-party platform. The next hack is perfect if you're someone who prefers to book their accommodation through Airbnb. Let's say you wanted to take your family away on a vacation to Queenstown, New Zealand, and you're looking at booking this bougie accommodation that will sleep you all for 3 nights in July. They'll cost you just over $2,400. Now here's the hack. Download the image of the property that you're considering booking and then upload it to Google and do a reverse image search. As you can see on the top right here, a different website for the exact same property appears. And when we click into it and search for those exact same dates, you'd be saving over $100 just by booking directly and skipping Airbnb. Now, this won't work for every listing, as it will only work if the host has their own website or is listing their accommodation on other websites different to Airbnb, but it's certainly worth a try. Now, for many hotels, even if you book a refundable room, oftentimes their policy will state that you'll need to cancel between 24 to 72 hours prior. Some even have more stricter policies requiring you to cancel at least 14 days prior. And the last hack that I have for you is to actually avoid those hotel cancellation fees even after the cancellation period has passed. Life can oftentimes throw you all kinds of curveballs, and if for whatever reason you need to cancel your booking at the very last minute, then listen carefully. Now, firstly, you want to ensure that you've booked directly with the hotel themselves and not through a third-party platform. If you book through a third-party platform, you'll need to talk directly with their support team. And as we've already confirmed, they're usually useless. If you book directly with the hotel, then you'll speak directly with their reservation team, which tend to be much more accommodating and have a higher level of customer service. What you want to request is to move your stay either by a few weeks or even by a month or two later down the track. And then a few days later, call up and cancel your reservation, and you should receive a full refund with no cancellation fee incurred as long as you're still within that cancellation period. And there you have it. Those are the 8 hacks that will hopefully save you hundreds of dollars on your next holiday. If you found the video useful, it would help me out tremendously if you could go down there and hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And if you're interested in learning about hacks that will save you money on your airfare costs, then you might want to check out this video right here.